What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video. This is Kick the Truth, also known as He Got Games on YouTube. I want to start this video off by saying Happy New Year. Hope everyone is doing great. So I want to talk about a video game that I really fell in love with back in the day. It was known as Dragon Warrior. It first came out, I believe, in 1989. I think I got it in 1990. And it was known at that time, like I said, it was known as Dragon Warrior. And then I believe in the mid 2000s, they changed the name to Dragon Quest. So, with that being said, I have some of the updated versions of the game for the Nintendo Switch. And then I have the two newest games in the series that I'm going to be opening for the first time and doing my fresh unboxing. So I like to start this video off with Dragon Quest XI. This is the Echoes of Elusive Age, the definitive edition. So as you can see, this is the box art. Then on the back, it shows some game footage. And inside has some cover art as well as the cartridge. So for me, this game is a 10 out of 10. I spent probably maybe over 60 hours or longer playing this game. I used to play it on my lunch break. You know, I had it on the Switch, so I was on the go. So this game is definitely one that every gamer should have in their collection. I recommend it. Next up, this is Dragon Quest Treasure. So this is like a little spin-off from the original format of Dragon Quest. Still a RPG, still a dope game. So this is the front cover art. This is the back. Has some screenshots of the gameplay. And that's the inside. So with this one, they got kind of lazy. They didn't include any type of inside cover art. This is a good game as well. Now I am missing the Dragon Quest builder games. If you into like the Dragon Quest crafting RPG style games, Dragon Quest builders 1 and 2, I could recommend those. At some point I'm gonna get those in the collection, but right now I'm still waiting to find a good deal on them. Next, I have Dragon Quest Monsters. This is a pretty dope monster taming Dragon Quest game, RPG style. If you like the Pokemon games, you know you probably will like this. So here's some of the artwork on the back, screenshots, some of the gameplay footage. Let's see what this looks like. Another plain Jane case. They didn't include any type of cover art. This is the cartridge. So that's that. Now let's get down to what we all came here for. And these are some sealed games that's in the series that I'm going to unbox on this video. So as you can see, this is Dragon Quest 3, the HD 2D remake. So think about this game. It came out a year ago. I was waiting for a good deal on it. Finally caught a good sale. Decided, it's a must have, I'm already a fan of the Dragon Quest games. So I had to have this in the collection. Now they also do have um, the standard Dragon Quest 1, 2, 3 collection, which is not a HD 2D remake. It's just the 8-bit style of, I believe, the original Dragon Quest back from the NES era. And I have those games already, but just not on the Switch. So this is Dragon Quest 3. Played this back in the day. So I'm looking forward to seeing what it looks like, with the new remake. So this is the back cover art. As you can see, some screenshots from the gameplay. Says the legacy begins, a beloved masterpiece reimagined, stunning, immersive visuals, dynamic strategy battles. One thing I can say about these Dragon Quest games, these are games that you're going to put at least 40 hours or more into them. You definitely going to get your money's worth if you like these style of games. So that's one thing I could say about the Dragon Quest series. When I play a Dragon Quest game, I know I'm definitely going to get my money's worth. So this is once again, this is Dragon Quest 3, the HT I keep saying HT, but the HD 2D remake. So go ahead and break out the unboxing tool. Take that off of camera for a quick second. Bring out the blade. I'm just going to slice it down the middle right here. Try not to cut myself. Trying to be on camera doing this. So what I'm looking for is see if it includes any type of box art. I love games with box art. So far it looked like the only one that had the box art was Dragon Quest 11. And let me go back to that before I open that up real fast. So as you all know, these are Square Enix games. So these are all Square Enix games. That's a Square Enix game. But this is the only one out of the Dragon Quest games that was actually published by Nintendo. So as you can see on the side of the spine, it's published by Nintendo, and these other two are just published by Square Enix. So it's the same thing with this one. This was published by Square Enix. So, I think maybe the Square Enix one, they just got a little lazy. No offense to them. And they didn't put any cover art on the inside. So this is Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake, the official unboxing. This is another plain Jane. So as you can see, this is the cartridge. Yeah, it would be cool to see some cover art on the inside. As a collector, we like to have our cover art. And but it is what it is. I'm definitely going to play this game very soon. And I'm looking forward to see how it gets down. So what I'm gonna do real quick is I'm gonna put the game inside the Switch 2 and just see if it requires any type of updates, things of that nature. Okay, let's see what goes down. So as you can see, the icon pop right up. So it definitely requires a download. So that's probably like a day one patch. So it's all good. But you can still start the game without the day one patch. But yeah, it does require a day one patch. Well, at this point, it might not be day one. You know, I am getting this game some months after release. So it's not technically a day one. But, you know, out of the box, um, you know, it does require a download. And that's the thing that kind of sucks. It's like it's good in a way, and then it's bad in a way. You know, most collectors, you know, you want a game and you want the whole game with all the bugs and everything complete on the disc, complete on the cartridge. You don't want to have to be updating. Um, you want it to be, you know, perfect. But at the same time, I remember buying games back in the day, and they could be buggy, and you was just stuck with it. You couldn't fix it. So if it was a game back in the day that had a bug, you just had to play it. You know, it was never you couldn't update. So at least, you know, in this era of gaming, they do have where you can get updates. So next up, Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake. So this is the Dragon Quest 1 and 2, but this one came out after Dragon Quest 3. The remakes did. So the Dragon Quest 3 remake came out a year ago, well 2024, and then the Dragon Quest 1 and 2 remake came out in 2025. And you know, you would think maybe because it's two games, but you would you would think that they would have bought this one out first and then bought out this one. But this one dropped first. I mean, this one dropped first, and then they just recently remade this one. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna do a quick, you know, slice to the side of the spine, and see if Square Enix. This is another, like I said before, is published by Square Enix. So this is another one that's it's probably no inside box art. So I'm gonna open this up. Trying to do this all live on camera. It's funny to me. I'm still new to YouTube, so please bear with me. So without trying to get all that glare in it. So right here is the front cover art. I'm trying to focus on it so you guys can see it. This is the back. It says the legacy begins. A stunning reimagining of two legendary adventures. Okay. Has a couple of screenshots. So this is screenshots from Dragon Quest 1, screenshots from Dragon Quest 2. This is the side spine. So it has Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake. And as I mentioned before, it has the Square Enix um, logo name on the spine. What is that? So it has a logo. Trying to focus on it. So let me open it up. Okay. All right. This is my live reaction. This is this is what I pay to see right here, you know? So looks like we have some cover art, some inside box art. Oh, this is dope. I gotta take this out, the cover. Oh yeah, this is dope. At least they didn't get lazy with this one. The other ones, they was kind of lazy. Yeah, so this is dope. We got inside reversible cover. That way, if you want to flip this around, put it inside the cover that way. So this looks like the Japanese cover. You know, it's pretty dope. So I get, I get a little excited when I see, these companies put a little effort into making good quality games as well as the box art. So as I mentioned before, if you're a Dragon Quest fan or you're a new fan or you're looking to get into the series, you can't go wrong with, any of these RPGs. This is one of my favorite series, and I'm looking forward to the newest one that's coming out. So I definitely, whenever that drops, I'm gonna be doing a update on that video. I'm gonna make a video on that game actually. So I think this is some warning material. Slide that back in there. Now I'm gonna take this out and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna install it just to see if it's a patch that's needed. So it's good. I like having that inside box art, especially when you get a good RPG that you enjoy. A series like that, definitely deserves, So let me break that out. So, and this is raw and cut, So this definitely needs a day one patch. It's all good. I'm cool with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and install this one. Since I haven't played any of these HD remakes, I'm going to play it in order. I'm going to play 1, then I'm gonna go to 2, and then I'm gonna go to 3. And as you can see, I already have the other ones, the other icons onto the Switch. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go in that order. Even though this was released first, since I'm just unboxing them and I'm basically getting them at the same time, I'm gonna go in order of release. So as far as my knowledge, so I'm gonna go with 1, 2, and 3. So that's my Dragon Quest video. So once again, I'm gonna show you all the boxes. So that's Dragon Quest 11. That's the box art for that. This is Dragon Quest Monsters. I recommend them all, like I said before. This is Dragon Quest Treasure. This is Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake. And this is Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake. So that's pretty much it. I want to say thank you all for watching this video, and hope you find this series some interest, and have fun gaming. If you like this video, please like it, comment. I'm trying to improve. This is my second video, so I'm just trying to improve the video. I have plenty of material and games that I plan on sharing on this channel. It's He Got Games. I think it's perfect for what I do, my hobbies. I love playing video games, so I think that title and that name is perfect for what I'm trying to do with the channel. Trying to just display some of my collection. So He Got Games. Please like and subscribe. Thank you, and once again, Happy New Year to everybody. Be safe.